Sova and Simicek now with their marks as the computer pulls it up have pulled ahead.
Yeah. Elizabeth Punsalan and Jerod Swallow, fourth after the original program.
Elizabeth and Jerod have just announced their engagement, although they haven't set a date yet. They spent the summer training in Europe with Betty Calloway, who also coached Torval and Dean.
With everyone, Brazova and Simicek have moved into the lead in this ice dance competition. Jacqueline Peter and Mark Janishak, you saw Jackie watching the monitor backstage, are now in second place, with the Americans a chance to move up the ladder.
I love the style of this couple. It's rather avant-garde. Was 2 years ago when they were U.S. national dance champions that their free dance called The Race, which mimicked the Indy 500, took them from 5th place in 1990 to 1st place in 91 in the U.S. Perspective on how quickly they are moving across the ice. Okay. On the positive side, too, not only do they really use speed, but you never have that sense of a lot of pushing.
Elizabeth Punsalan and Jerod Swallow from the United States, recently winning a bronze medal at the 92 Skate America competition in Atlanta. Here are the current standings in this dance competition. Katerina Mrazova and Martin Simicek of Czechoslovakia leading the way. Jacqueline Peter, who is a good friend of Katerina Mrazova, and as a matter of fact acts as Katerina's translator during interviews, and Mark Janishak, her partner, are second, and Shaylin Bourne and Victor Kratz sitting third as we await the marks for the American team of Elizabeth Punsalan and Jerod Swallow.
Very interesting comment on the marks. In fact, Bourne and Kratz free dance ranked them second, ahead of Peter Janaszak, whose free dance earned third place marks. Overall, Peter and Janaszak are still in second. However, the skaters that follow and their marks could have an effect on that as well.
Marks for technical merit. Again, keeping in mind the ordinals and, of course, what has happened in the past to all of these teams as they came into this competition. Today, Punsalan and Swallow were fourth after the original dance. Better marks for artistic impression for the Americans, and they are now third ahead of Bourne and Kratz.